everybody, and welcome back to Soapdish, the show where we keep you up to date on the latest happening in the soaps. I'm Gracie.
And I'm Jess. Welcome back. How are you, Gracie?
Yeah, I've been good, thank you. It's been a bit of a busy 2 weeks since I last saw you. Assignments are slowly creeping up as they do this time of year. Yeah.
Almost done.
Pardon?
You're almost done.
Almost done. I know. I can't believe it's like coming to the end of my last year as well. Like,
Crazy.
it's crazy. But yeah, so assignments coming up. But it's my birthday next week.
Woo!
I know. So I'm going home this weekend, which I'm really excited about, celebrate with my family, stuff like that. So next time I see you guys, I'll be 22. So that's exciting stuff.
Young.
I
Taylor
don't know
Swift
about
era.
you, but I am feeling 22. So yeah, that'll be fun. But yeah, how have you been?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just doing uni work and
yeah.
doing nothing else, really.
Love to hear it. We had a femme social last night
We
as
did.
well.
We had a
which
movie
was
night.
Cute. Yeah, we watched Pitch
Perfect.
We did try and get them to watch the soaps, but for some reason they didn't want to do it.
Should we do like a Soapdish movie night and we just sit and put Coronation on, actually?
Just on repeat. Yeah.
Yeah. And everyone can just see me cry at that one scene that I always cry at.
Yeah. Yeah, we won't talk about it.
Have you
But
watched
yeah.
Coronation again since?
No, I haven't. I watched it once, like the day after.
Yeah.
But I haven't actually like watched it again. Purely because now it's kind of moved on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a bit like, do I need to go through that again? For my own mental health, am I going to put myself through that? I don't know if it's worth it.
I did watch it once again, just because I felt like when I was watching it the first time, like because so much was happening,
Yeah.
I was like, so like I felt like I needed to watch it again to like actually
Understand.
process
No, I completely agree with you.
what was going on.
Yeah, I had to watch it the day after because I was like, I feel like I didn't actually take it all in. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
now I feel like I know what's happened. It's more what's going to happen going forward, you know?
Yeah,
But,
we're still dealing with
you
the
know,
aftermath.
We are. We
Corridor.
really are. And you actually recorded your reaction to Corridor, didn't you?
I did.
And we put it on our socials, and we've been keeping up on our socials. So be sure to check them out at Soapdish TV _ to stay in the loop. So Jess, should we just crack on?
Let's do it. Shall we start with EastEnders?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, we need to kick it off with Nigel. It's been a huge story this week.
Yeah, with his dementia.
Yeah. I got so scared like that bath scene.
Drowning.
I literally was like,
Yeah, I actually thought he was going to drown. And I was a bit, because I was like, surely they're not going to kill him off that way. Like it would be surely a slow, like it has been, like a slow decline of his dementia. But
that was a cliffhanger that I was like, no, I need the next episode.
Yeah, but that was also then a bittersweet. I'm not going to say it's a nice moment. It was a bittersweet moment of obviously then him ending up in the hospital.
Yeah.
But then Julie and Phil coming back together and being like,
yeah, you know what, that did bring a tear to my eye.
yeah, they were really sweet. Any scene where Phil is being kind just gets to me.
Yeah.
So
I think it was nice that they stopped, like they came to that mutual agreement.
Yeah.
Of, yes, they do both want different things, but they realised what was best
for Nigel.
For Nigel.
Yeah.
And it was really cute to see.
It really was. Yeah, so they're looking at homes. I haven't watched yesterday's episode or today's. So
Nigel and Julie aren't in it.
No.
But like Phil's in it, and I think he's struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
And then kind of Lexi's being brought into it because she's noticing that Phil's struggling, and she's also struggling with her own kind of things. She kind of got a little bit upset today. And they were trying to help Phil out, so they cleaned out the chicken coop.
Aww.
And they've ordered pizza, and they're having like movie night and stuff.
That's
with him.
so wholesome.
So it's nice because it's brought them all together. Mm-hmm. So like they're now supporting Phil dealing with it all, which is really, really nice. But
that's nice.
We haven't seen Nigel or Julie since.
No. Okay, that's fine. So it's going to be a long process, isn't it? It already is, to be fair, but I think that's the way to do it because that's real life. So
yeah,
that's what's
good.
And
it's crazy because when you watch like the dementia story in EastEnders, and I feel like Nigel's has gone really quick, which shows kind of how the quick side of it, and then when you've got like something like Corrie and Debbie's is going quite slow.
Yeah.
And I love that we've seen both of those ranges.
Yeah, no, that's very true. What we also do need to talk about is Joel's trial. So that was
powerful.
last week. Was it last week? Yeah.
Yeah.
They were all blended into one for me, to be honest. But yeah, so Vicky, stood up in trial, and she did so well. She did lose her head at one point, and I honestly don't blame her.
Yeah.
She's a better woman than me, because I would be serving time right now if I was her. And that little...
I would have had to go and like slap him.
Honestly, he was asking for a slap. He's actually so annoying, but he is a really good character, because you hate him, and I always say it, but that shows a really good villain.
For a kid as well.
And Avani standing up in court as well.
Avani's was really powerful, I think. And there was a scene that was one of my favourites of the week. It was like when Avani and Vicky were on the bench together.
Yeah.
I've done some things that are very wrong. Who hasn't? This ain't about what you've done, okay? Because nothing at all means that what that loser did is right.
And that was really powerful for me, because it was like two women of like different generations, but they've similar. That's a word. They've experienced a similar experience, and they have that. And it was very much that Vicky was kind of wanting to give up and not wanting to, and it was Avani which was like, no, like we've got to do this, which was good to see, because it's usually the other way around. Like it's usually a young person being like, I can't do this, and then the older person's like, no, you can.
I think what was nice as well is with Avani's, okay, so as viewers, we hopefully cannot relate to Avani's story directly, but she spoke a lot about just a sexual assault in general that a lot of young women in general actually experience. And I think it was it was just powerful. That whole court case was just so powerful from both of them, and Tommy as well. Tommy showed it from the manosphere side of things, and like I just wanted a friend, and that's what he was kind of selling himself as. But when he actually obviously got to know the real Joel, he didn't like it.
Even when he went in to visit him, like in the little visitor room, and like the things that he said, I believe that is a big thing that made Joel change his mind.
Yeah, do you think? Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, he did the right thing in the end. He did plead guilty, which I'm glad about, because obviously he is confessing in a way to it, like he's admitting that. But then there's just the part of me that's like, is he doing it for a lower sentence, you know? Is that the part of it? Either way, though. It was just his
smirking. I would have been with Avani, like when Avani stormed down there, I was like, what are you smirking at? That would have been me. I would have been like, I will wipe that smile off your face.
It just is so, rage. It's actually rage bait at that point.
Yeah. And like Ross finally kind of standing up to him was also really good as well, because that was what the issue was. Because how can you sit next to him
and defend him? I get it. He's in a difficult position because it is his son, but it's also like you can't actually defend someone like that. It's actually impossible.
No.
But so before the trial, Vicky was obviously a bit anxious for it and stuff, and she slept with Zach. Which was going to happen. It's been brewing for a while.
We have been waiting for it.
What's your thoughts on Vicky and Zach?
I don't blame her. That's my thoughts.
Okay.
It's messy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very messy.
Because at first it really threw me off, because I thought they were related, and I was like, guys, come on now.
It's so difficult to know who's who, especially with that lot, because they're all like brothers and sisters, but they're not biologically, or they're cousins.
It's like marriage.
You have to when they kiss, you have to be like, hang on. Is this incest or not?
It's with all the soaps as well. I feel like it just happens across them all. But yeah, it is a soap thing of just incest basically. Brilliant. But yeah, so they got together. I'm all for it. I am actually all for it, because I think Zach is actually I'm not all for incest, by the way. I feel like I need to just clarify that. I am not all for incest. I'm literally looking at the camera as I say that.
Put that on a t-shirt.
I am here for Zach and Vicky, okay?
Because they're not related.
They're not related, it's actually not incest, okay?
I actually can't say anything, because my two favourite soap characters of all time are like the queens of incest. So.
Brilliant. But I prefer Vicky and Zach than I do Vicky and Ross.
I just think Ross is boring.
Ross is boring, thank you. And his face is so punchable. Do not blame, what's his name? Mark? Don't blame Mark for punching in one, to be honest.
Mark.
There, I said it.
Mark's another dreamy guy. I just think Ross, I just think it's just too nice for EastEnders. Whereas if she gets with Zach, it will bring the drama. It will bring the heat.
I don't know if this is just me being nasty now, and maybe it's because I hate Joel so much, but because of obviously how Joel is, and I get it, it's his son, and he's gonna try and be there for him first, but he was just a bit of a wet wipe around that whole situation. He was just a wet wipe, and it's like, that's your whole girlfriend, and he is beating up your girlfriend. No.
But it also makes you think of, like, when Joel comes out.
Yeah.
What are you doing there?
Honestly, throw away the key. Don't let him out.
But they are now engaged, so woohoo!
But yeah, so they are engaged, which, fair. I don't think it'll last long. I think she will maybe not end up with Zach, but she will.
Well, because obviously she told Ross that she slept with someone. She didn't say who. So obviously who is going to come out? They will break up.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, good. No, literally. We're seeing Honey and Bee's, which I can't, like, why have they made them best friends? Honey Bee, like, it's
you said this
it's just a lot to say. Honey and Bee.
I just don't like Bee. Like, there's something about Bee that I can't put my finger on.
I like Bee.
No, I really don't like Bee. No.
Right.
There's just something about her that's I can't work out, does she have a crush on Honey, or is she just weirdly obsessed with Honey?
Do you think they're sisters?
No. I don't.
Do you think they're sisters? I think they're sisters.
What, that they just never knew?
Yes. I think they're sisters.
No, but she's just, no.
Why not?
And if they are,
why not?
Bee doesn't know that.
Maybe she does. Maybe she does. Maybe she knows that Honey's her sister. That's why she calls herself Bee. Better name isn't even Bee. And then it's like Honey.
No, because they didn't even know each other at the part. You just got.
No, but she does because it's her sister. And yeah, so she knows, and she's come to, and they're going to become best mates. And she's going to be like, by the way, I'm your sister. Doof, 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 doof. And then they'll live happily ever after as thingy.
I don't see it.
We shall see.
I don't see it. But anyway, Bee, moving on. Bee is just really creepy to me. And I don't know whether it's also because maybe Bee's just one of those people that she's never, we already know, like, she was bullied in school. She was a bit weird. Like, her husband didn't like her for whatever reason it was and kicked her out. Like, I feel like she's just one of those people that doesn't have many friends.
Yeah.
Doesn't interact with many people. So when people are then nice to her, she latches on.
Yeah. But I love that. I like a Fruit Loop character. I'm always here for the Fruit Loops. Mary from Corrie. I am the Fruit Loop in my friend group. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm always here for the Fruit Loops. And I see that for Bee. There is a part of me that thinks she could be like a secret serial killer. So that
I see it.
Yeah. So that maybe
like,
isn't great.
Like glimmer in her eyes.
Like, yeah. But then also that's a great telly. So
I just think maybe I don't
excited.
like her because she's going after Sookie, and Sookie is one of my favourite characters in EastEnders.
Yeah, they wrote the email, didn't they, to Sookie whilst they were drunk, and
bringing
Bee very much encouraged her.
Bringing up the past of Sookie trying to kiss Honey. Oh. Get over it.
Yeah, leave Sookie and Eve to.
I do understand of Honey obviously did hurt herself. She is owed that compensation. Like, it is a legal thing.
Get that bag.
And I think Sookie is very much, she is a queen. She is a diva. She doesn't want to admit when she's wrong, and she doesn't want to give anything up, especially when it comes to money and stuff like that. But the way that they've gone about it.
Yeah, it is weird.
But they've also not helped themselves. Like, if what had happened, and then they moved on and was like, we want compensation, they said no. They could probably fight it and get that compensation. But now they can't. Like, today, Sookie fired them both, and then Honey has managed to get her job back because the son, I always forget his name. Vinny,
yeah.
So Penny spoke to Vinny and was like, maybe, like, she did hurt herself, so she's hired back Honey, but not Bee. But where was I going with that? Oh, they've kind of ruined it for themselves because, like, they can't. Sookie now has stuff to throw in their face if they stole the wine. They've written this horrible email, like.
Yeah, they both have done stuff wrong.
Yeah.
Like, so they can't.
So now they've not got
Sookie.
an argument, and Sookie's like, "Well, I've got a more expensive lawyer than you," and
fair enough, girl. As she should. Tell you, the Galati realm of things.
I always forget Galati because I just know the Panasars.
Yeah, I know. I don't. I'm going on to Ravi. That's why I came in. Ravi has been
spiraling.
Yeah, he's going through it. And so is Nugget. seizures.
Yeah.
He had a seizure.
Did you watch this or no?
No, you told me about it.
Yeah. So he had a seizure. Wow, the tables have turned. I'm on it with EastEnders and you're not. So Ravi obviously got him a car. I think you saw that bit.
Saw that.
So Ravi got him a car. They've been driving around practicing in it. He almost ran Honey over. That was a funny scene, which would have just added to the drama. So they've been practicing the car, and he keeps getting these like headaches in the car and spacing out. But he's just been fighting through it, driving. And then yesterday he ended up having a seizure in the car.
Whilst he was driving?
No, they were stopped. Ravi and Priya were outside the car arguing. Shock. So he had a seizure in the car. They rushed him to hospital, and he has been, is it diagnosed with epilepsy? Is that the word? Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's been given an epilepsy diagnosis. He's not taking it very well. Ravi didn't take it very well. So
No, Ravi is going for it. But I mean, he did do it.
Yeah.
Granted, he was off his rocker, but he did do it. So, is what it is.
He's now teamed up with Mark. I don't know if you know this bit.
Oh, no.
He's in the drug business, but he's also working with the police. So he's being sent out to do these drug jobs, but then he's reporting back to the police what's happening.
Yeah.
So he got sent out to this drug job. I don't know what episode it was, a couple of episodes ago, and Mark turned up as well, because obviously Mark's in the drug business as well. So Mark turned up. So they were both like,
hey.
Oh, okay. At first, Mark didn't trust him. Spoke to Phil. Has now worked out that he can trust him. So now they're like working together to try and find out who the snake is. But obviously the snake is actually Ravi, so...
Yeah, I would take
We'll see where that goes.
I'll just take the two sexy men on my screen at one time. I'll take that. I will take that. I don't care what the storyline is. I will take those two gorgeous men on my screen at once.
I talk about men too much today. This is not normal for me.
But we also need to talk about Jasmine, so she's gone. I don't know where she's gone, but she's gone. Zoe now knows. Does she?
Yeah, Zoe knows that Jasmine's gone.
Because how long has Zoe been in prison for now? Is it like...
It's only like 2 weeks.
I think it's like 6 or 7 weeks.
I hate you.
I gave myself, guys, I gave myself
this 6-7 business. I'm over it.
Plan to try and get 6-7 in at some point during the show. So that's why I've done that, by the way. But yeah, so...
And she didn't tell me when she was going to do it either. I was thinking...
Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, so Jasmine's gone. The transition to try and get back to what we were talking about.
Jake Moon is back.
Yeah, so I haven't seen this, but I've heard that he's back.
Yeah, so he requested a visiting order to go and see Zoe, to try and talk to her about what happened. And then Kat and...
Alfie?
No. My God, what's wrong with me and my names?
Describe them.
Vicky. Kat and Vicky went to his boat and collected him, lied about Alfie being mentally unstable to bring him back. Because he was like, Alfie's not okay, you need to come see him. Brought him back. And yeah, so now he's staying. It's like, still no news on Jasmine, but they think that obviously it's something to do with Chrissy.
We shall see. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. EastEnders has been, that side of EastEnders has kind of just been a bit like, for me at the moment.
Yeah, I also feel like I'm getting a little bit bored.
Yeah, me too.
But we do know that Jasmine is coming back, because a storyline that has been revealed to be happening, which is kind of crazy. So Jasmine's coming back and her brother is coming into it, and there is going to be a love triangle with Oscar, Jasmine and her twin brother.
It's giving incest without the incest. Why are we back on incest? Do you know what I mean?
Well, it's not, because I don't think her and her brother will be getting together.
I get it.
Oscar is going to be like, both of the
incest.
twins are going to be going after the same person. But for me, so I'm bisexual. I love this representation of sometimes bisexuality isn't represented enough, or it's not done enough. Or like it's represented in one way of someone that we know to be bisexual and then they just get with one gender and then forget about being bisexual. So I love that they're doing this personally.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to see how this is going to go.
Because I always forget that Oscar is bisexual.
Yeah.
And then every now and again he'll make a comment like about men or something like that, or you know, with Jasmine, and he'll be
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, but Peter's fit, or something like that, and I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
So I remember when they introduced Oscar, and I was like, he's an icon.
Yeah.
And then it got revealed that he was bisexual, and I was like, even more of an icon. The best of us are.
Love that.
So yeah, I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, it should be good. We shall see. But now I think it's time to move on to Emmerdale.
Yeah.
So we're going to start off with all the Moira stuff. It's been kicking off, and this is a huge one. So
Huge.
she has been arrested. She's been charged
Yeah.
for the murder of
2
Celia
murders.
and Anya.
Yeah, because when we were last here, did we know it was Celia or not?
We didn't know it was Celia.
No.
No, we knew it was Anya, but we didn't know it was Celia. So Celia, that's where obviously Ray has buried Celia's body.
Yeah.
And they
I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. I had to like work that out before.
Yeah.
Until when they revealed it was Celia, and I was like, of course.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I know.
why didn't...
I was kind of wanting it to be someone else. Like, not that I want loads of people dead, but like, I don't know, Celia, obviously didn't think it was Celia, but it's more the fact of like, I would love for it to be another twist and there'd be someone else dead.
I think it
But we
had to be
didn't.
because it makes the drama of obviously Moira's only argument.
Yeah.
Everyone's argument was
It's
Celia
Celia.
did all this, she's setting me up, you need to find her. And they were like, well, we have found her.
She's dead.
She's dead.
And you've done it.
I just think the way that they've done this, well, the way that Celia has done this is so clever.
Yeah.
So clever. Like, literally the only person that can get her out of this is Bear.
Yeah. And Bear's all over the shop.
And Bear's all over the shop.
You know what? They keep saying it, but Celia really has done a number on Moira. So I feel like they literally say it every episode
the
about
whole
6,
thing-
7 times. Like, it's crazy.
I'm going to walk out in a minute.
I'm going to get more in there. I'm just warning you
I
now.
actually hate you so much.
But yeah, so Bear's all over the shop. Kane is
whole-
angry at Bear, saying, you need to tell me what's been going on, but Bear then is obviously struggling.
It's so difficult, isn't it, with the Bear situation? And like they were having a discussion with Paddy. I can't remember who it was having a discussion with Paddy today, I think it was. And they were saying, it was April, I think. So Dylan has told April that Bear killed Ray.
Yeah.
Paddy isn't happy about it. Not because the reason Dylan did it was like, I'm struggling, like keeping this all in, like a lot is happening, like and I'm struggling. And Paddy understands that, but Paddy's argument is you've now brought April into it. You've made her a
complicit, basically.
Complicit, yeah, that's the word I was looking for. So now, like, she can go down as well for this, for hiding the truth. So, yeah, April was saying to Paddy, like, he needs help.
Yeah.
And then, but Paddy's argument is we can't take him to anyone because he's going to spill the truth.
Where do you think this is going to go? Because I've been really, like, sort of back and forth on a few different theories, but, like, how do you think Moira's going to get out of this? Do you think it's going to be Victoria?
I think Bear goes to the police next week.
Right, okay.
I'm pretty sure. God knows what he said. But also it's, with Bear, like, it's hard because what do you believe? Like, obviously we know what to believe and what not to believe, but, like, what can everyone else believe and not believe? Because he is all over his head is all over the place. Yeah. So, like, he can say one thing, but it's like, how much of that can we actually take as the truth of what happened?
Well, that's the thing. He's the most credible witness, most credible person, because he is the only witness to a lot of what was going on. But also, you've also then got to question his credibility because of how he's not really with it right now.
And with the Moira thing, so like Kane went round there again today. So he went round yesterday and got a bit, and was like, got a bit rough, and Paddy was like, get out. He went round again today and was like speaking to Bear and was said to Bear, like, do you think, like, was Moira involved? And Bear said, I don't know. And he was like, well, what do you mean you don't know? Like, did you ever see her? And he was like, no. But that's also an argument of Bear might not have seen her, but that doesn't mean that she wasn't involved behind closed doors.
I think it's got to do with something, like, Victoria's maybe got to do something, because also she has got to be leaving soon, hasn't she?
Her last episode is Thursday.
Right, there we go.
So whatever happens from now until Thursday, they are currently having the conversation about whether... Have you watched today's?
Yes.
Yeah, obviously they're now having the conversation about whether she's going to go to the police or not. And I think she will.
I think so, but then it's just.
The thing is, Joe's got a video, but she can openly say it's self-defence. Like, on the video, you can see it's self-defence.
Yeah.
However, obviously, she will go down for a little bit because they've obviously hidden the truth. Because his death has been classed as a suicide. And
also, then Robert would be involved as well in some capacity. So then it's just like, it's too much. So I don't think they will get
quite liked
caught.
Graham today, though.
Pardon?
Like when he had that little chat with
Graham.
Yeah. When he had that little chat with Victoria and was just like, I think you just need out.
Yeah.
So I think either she'll speak to the police or she'll leave for a bit.
Yeah, Graham is very... like I said last week, the other week, I love Graham. I've always loved Graham. I've always fancied Graham, guys. But yeah, he is a good guy deep down. Like, Joe sometimes isn't nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Joe is a bit of a...
Sometimes, all the time.
Yeah, Joe's a villain. But Graham is that as well, to an extent, but he also does have it in him where he does
have
care
a heart
for people. Yeah.
And I think it's only because he cares for Joe so much that he goes a lot. Like when he had that conversation with Victoria today, and he was like, I don't agree with Joe and his choices.
So I'm intrigued to see where it all ends up. But the main thing we need to talk about, the main thing for me, this was the episode brought me to so many tears. Kane's cancer.
That episode was so powerful. And they brought the big, good cameras back out. Did you notice that?
Yes, the opening shot. But you also know when the show opens up with a shot like that, you know that it's
gorgeous.
Gonna be,
I love a sunset.
It's going to be a sad episode, though. You know that because they're not bringing out those cameras just for Eric to get a bit aggy in the shop.
It was so powerful, and the whole thing as well. I think I cried several times, like from beginning to the very end of. Like that scene with Sarah at the end was gorgeous. I also think it's, like we always say with Phil Mitchell, it was so powerful to see this man who we know as the big, tough guy, head of the family, doesn't cry, doesn't say when he's not okay.
Yeah.
And he went through all this stuff, was holding it in. And because they did the thing where you could hear his thoughts as well, like in the hospital and stuff. I think that was really good because I feel like it kind of represented the fact that he's someone that he doesn't say his thoughts out loud.
But this is what
we was hearing them.
Yeah. I do think as well, what was what's really good when it comes to stuff like this is hearing the doctor obviously say stuff about like the incontinence, erectile dysfunction, stuff like that. And it's those parts of these storylines that you don't necessarily think about. You think about like what's going to happen to the character in terms of like the family and whatever long term. You don't think of like the little things that they're going to have to go through. I say little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's soaps do those things so well. They're so important. They happen to people every single day.
Yeah.
And I just know that Emmerdale are going to do this beautifully. They are going to do this so well, and I'm going to cry so
break
much.
My heart.
It really is.
That scene with Sarah when he was just like, I've got cancer. And then when he said that line of like...
I'm actually getting emotional even thinking about it.
When he said that line of like, were you scared because I am? I was like,
I'm actually
her eyes are watering.
I'm actually tearing up, guys. This is not good. No, because I feel like I'm related to Kane Dingle and I'm obviously not. And I know this is a lot, but like, I know, I'm sorry, guys. But this is just like, I don't know. Kane, for me, is Emmerdale. He is the embodiment of Emmerdale. Of Emmerdale. And for me, just stuff like this, it's just really like, is this the first tear we've had on Soapdish?
Yeah.
I'm honoured. But yeah, it really is a...
Can I just say to uplift the mood?
Yeah.
This is the perfect time to bring back Debbie Dingle. Just saying. Emmerdale, please.
Yeah.
Your daughter's having a baby. Your mum is carrying that baby. Your dad is dying. Like, come back.
No, actually,
Charlie Webb, please.
Actually, yeah. I did see an interview where she said, never say never, which means I will come back eventually when I need
She's
to.
needed. She is needed just to uplift that conversation. Yeah. Debbie Dingle's needed back. Who else was back as well? Ruby. Ruby was a huge part of uncovering all this stuff, uncovering the dead bodies. She was a huge part of it, but obviously her and Caleb snaked on Moira and Kane, but they didn't realise that they did. So now it's like, is that going to come out? And then that's going to cause a rift with the Dingles. Ruby can do no wrong for me, I'm sorry.
Definitely not.
Thank you. I'll take it from here, thank you. Dad, where have you been? Everyone's been looking for you. The police, actually, can you just give him a ring and tell him not to bother coming over? I'll make sure he gets home safe and I'll call him from there.
Might be a bit late for that.
Now, time for Corrie, and we are joined by the lovely Freya Johnson. Hi, Freya.
Hi,
Thanks
girls.
for joining us. How are you?
I'm good. I feel like this is such an overrated, like, I love soaps. I can't get my words out clearly.
You're so excited to be on
I'm
the
so
show.
excited to talk about Corrie, guys.
No, we're so excited to have you. Thanks for coming
Freya's
on.
literally been with us and supported us and worked with us since episode 1.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Our queen.
No, you've always been like, because you know how long I've wanted to make Soapdish for, haven't you?
It's like a proud mum moment. It was. I remember back to when you first had the concept, and you were like, "What should we name it?" And there was like your nan's favourite TV show. Like
That was one of the
everything,
options, I know.
No.
I know.
No, Soapdish was the favourite. I'm very proud of
Imagine
how
how long the
this is.
Instagram handle would have been.
No, I
Your
know.
Monday nan's favourite.
Your nan's favourite TV show.
No,
Underscore.
I think we went for the right one in the end.
Yes.
But no, it's been so finally glad that you're on and you're going to talk to us today about Corrie, if that's okay with you. So, I'm going to start us off with the Debbie stuff.
My queen.
She's been sentenced to 2 years and 8 months in prison for her involvement in the Corriedale crash. Obviously, our queen did nothing wrong, but, you know, what's your thoughts?
Protecting her son.
I know.
I can't believe that, by the way. Shocker of the month.
Yeah, it's revealed that she is Carl's mum.
That's crazy. That
We
is
should
And
say
she's
this last
finally
week.
told him. And can I just say that episode, that scene, like with them two in the flat, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was a lot.
When she was like crying at the end, I was like,
She's like, it's
Sue
like my
Devaney
Shayla.
is
Like, I can't.
incredible.
I see Debbie upset, and I'm like, no.
no.
Why are you upset? Why is
Must
she in
protect
prison?
her.
Why is she in prison?
There's so many questions. Literally to protect Carl Webster.
I know. what an
Carl
idiot.
Webster. Throw him in the cell and lock away the key. No, not
Lock
quite.
him in the cell, throw away the key.
Thank you.
Yeah, there
yeah.
we go.
Yeah, we got there
Throw him
eventually.
in the cell. What is wrong with
As I
you
was saying
today?
it, I was like, it's not quite right. But, you know.
Can I just say the only good thing to come out of Debbie being in prison is Lou Michaelis is back.
I do
Lou
love her.
Michaelis.
And when it got leaked, I was like, oh, this is really cool. I didn't really like Lou when she was like on the I don't know why. She wasn't one of my favourite characters. I just thought
I'm
that,
with
like,
you, Freya. Yeah.
I just think that Sal is like mother, and so we can't have another mother compete to like.
No.
What do you mean no?
Lou is just misunderstood, guys. She's misunderstood.
Biggest Lou defended right here.
Yeah, episode 1 of Soapdish, I said bring back Lou Michaelis, and here we are.
You did.
And here we are. We've come full circle.
Yeah, and I love that.
How long has she been in prison for?
Someone said 8 months. Is it
Oh,
8 months
I thought
return?
it
And I
was-
was like, that's crazy.
6 or 7 months.
Freya, please help me.
Yeah, you can
We've done
decide
it
this
again.
over. Yeah. No, I think that it's nice to see Lou back. I think that we don't have many people overlapping in prison. Like, once they're in prison, they're in prison. We just see them at the visiting
Yeah.
table and then they're just
I'm
gone.
gonna see Rob in a minute. Like,
Oh, God.
No,
not
thank
him.
you.
No,
Becky
hell
Swain's
no.
gonna come walking in. The courtroom scene, and like when she went into the cell
Stop it.
and had her, what is it, a CIA?
TIA.
CIA.
CIA, not quite.
When she had, that was so, like I've already said, Sue Devaney is incredible. Like those scenes are powerful. Like
Yeah.
she really delivers it. Like you feel it.
Do you think Carl's going to confess?
No, he's an
No.
idiot.
Do you
I think
think-
that he's a wrong un. He's let her take the fall for this, realistically. She's in prison.
Yeah.
Like, if he had time to say, no, I did it, it's me, let me do it, he'd be doing it before the trial. Like, he's a coward. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
He is. We saw Kev had a bit of a mentee bee on the top of the roof.
My poor Kev. Been
Honestly.
through the ringer.
Honestly. And Abby was there to save the day and she got him down from
My
the
girl.
roof.
They should get back together already. Like,
No.
really, what do you
No.
know?
No.
I think they're my, like, out of
Can I-
Corrie couples, they're probably in my top 10. So, I know that's a
10.
long list, but, like, I just don't think they're, like, top 5 material because you've got, like...
No,
this
you
You know
can't
what?
be
Everyone
top
is
5.
allowed their own opinion.
Yeah.
Joking. I loved that episode. Obviously, half of it was to do with, it was just a Webster central episode, and
We're
I'm a
missing
Webster
it,
gal. And
Yeah.
I loved it, the scenes on the roof, but I also loved it of the understanding that they were just friends, but they were now, like, they were there for each other. Like there was people going, oh, they're gonna get back together, and I was like, why does it have to be that they've had this emotional conversation and they're both there for each other, and now that's it, they're getting back together? Like, I think that
Yeah,
she should be able to support him without getting into
can
bed
just be
with him.
friendly.
I can get that aspect of it. I just think that I want Kevin and Abby co-parenting Jack, because like that's so cute to me. Like Abby and Jack's relationship is so cute, and I think that'd be really cool to get plus back. Plus Albie, he's been through the ringer, bless. He just needs a stable dad, realistically.
Poor
At this
little
point.
Alfie, you don't even see him anymore.
No, literally, you don't.
He spends every day in that daycare.
Tell you what I want to do talk about. It kind of made sense, but kind of didn't. But we'll just brush past that. Thank you. Bernie's night out.
Hurry up! There's a big queue out here. Can you hurry up?
Wild night.
I'm gonna say, what? She's such a little wild girl.
I know.
Love it.
I know.
feel like it was coming, wasn't it?
It was coming. She's clearly going through it, obviously, with losing Billy, and then it's the bringing it back up with Paul and all of this lot. I don't think she ever fully grieved from Paul anyway. That wasn't that long ago, really.
No.
And then obviously that's just been a bit of a... And Paul, I guess Billy is kind of like, for her, a bit of Paul left behind.
Yeah.
Now that he's gone, then it's like, that's Paul gone a bit more then, you know? I
think the episode of the funeral, like, you slowly saw her, like, losing it.
It was powerful.
Losing
like,
it and
I
losing
was
it all
in
day.
tears. I was in tears. I think that whole, like, the backlash of Corriedale in terms of, like, the fall back, should we say? the result of Corriedale, basically, Billy not being here anymore. It's going to hit home for a lot of people, but it hit home for... I loved Summer in the funeral episode. I think that it hit home with all the Summer stuff, and then Bernie especially, because he was kind of like... Well, he was her son-in-law, so, like, surrogate son sort of thing. Like, it's difficult, and I think it was... Like, I agree with what you said earlier. It was coming. Her and Dev have had so many problems. I don't know if they can make it out of it. Like,
I hate Dev. I can't stand him. I really can't.
Wow.
Like...
Wow.
But this, I say it with such passion. Like, I will look in the camera and
can
say,
hear you, babe.
I hate
Yeah.
Dev.
I can hear the passion.
So all of the stuff with,
Bernie?
names.
Asher?
Asher. The stuff with Asher, I just didn't agree with it. Like, as someone who, like, has those struggles herself, the way he was, like, blurting it around the street.
Yeah, I don't
The
agree
way
with
he
that.
was then, like, dealing with her and how she was struggling. I get some people don't understand it or deal with it, but Asher was saying to him, I need you to be this way. Don't do this. And he was doing the opposite. He was blurting it around the street. The stuff with Bernie, I don't know if you've watched, like, Yesterday's and Today's.
Yeah, I've watched
The way
Yesterday's.
he reacted, I was like, no. Like, it always everything is about him. So, like, Asher nearly killed herself and it was all about him.
No, I agree in that aspect. He's very sort of like, if something happens, he makes a big deal out of it. Like, Bernie even said, like, on yesterday's episode, like, I kissed someone, like, I'm really, really sorry, like, it wasn't meant to happen. And he was just making this big thing. And yeah, I know cheating is bad. I'm not saying cheating is good. We're not saying incest is good. We're not saying cheating is good. But like,
why are we back to incest?
but like,
You know, I do wonder with Dev. I'm not a massive Dev fan, but I do wonder, is it a pride thing? And then on that, is it a cultural thing of, like, you know, that family pride of when Asher going through that? Obviously, it shouldn't be about this at all, but that shows a sign of weakness from his perspective. Do you know what I mean? And it's that thing of it. I think he truly cares for Asher. He truly cares for Bernie. It's just that it's his way of it's more of the pride thing rather than, and the reputation thing of it. I think that's what it is. But I do think he's handled it not great, especially the Asher thing.
Yeah, I just struggle with him.
I do think though.
I struggle with him.
But Bernie, we need to talk about this Mal guy. So he is a bit of a question mark, because obviously the whole night with Bernie anyway was just like weird, like his involvement with that. But Roy and this alias, this name, what was her name? The pen pal? Alice.
Yeah,
oh,
so
an
it
alias,
was
that's
like,
pretty clear.
it was like weeks ago we saw that Roy had sent a message, and then we saw the back of this ginger guy's head, and we were like, oh, he's messaging a catfish. Yeah. Because they'd been speaking about catfishes that episode, hadn't they? When
it was so on the nose, then I was like, there's going to be either a catfish storyline or Roy's getting catfish.
And then obviously this guy turned up, said he was Alice's husband, but then I kind of recognised, like, the head. I was like, that was the guy that he was messaging. And now he's just lingering fixing his electrics.
Yeah, he's in the building. Like, he's in Roy's house. That's really creepy to me.
That's what scares
Like,
me.
that's what scares me, is that he's in the place.
Yeah.
Like, he must know that, clearly. It's
I
got a
can't
sign
put
on the
my
door saying
finger on
Roy's
who he-
Rolls.
Yeah, I can't put my finger on who he is. Like, but he's staying around for Bernie.
Oh.
And like in today's episode, he's basically said to Roy, oh, your wiring upstairs really dodgy, so I'm going to have to stay for a lot longer to fix it. And Roy was like, it was only done in like 2019.
Something's going on there. He's going to become like a big thing in the next couple of months, I think.
Could he be the next villain?
No, I
There's
think
too
I think
many.
Theo's carrying it this rate.
True,
Like,
Theo and
Can
Carl.
I just say that I love that they've put Theo and Carl against each other now.
Yeah.
There's two different sides of there, because like Theo is like a manipulator, an abuser. Carl is just an idiot. Like he's just an idiot.
Yeah, no, he really is. I honestly,
They both need to go.
they do.
Yeah.
They really
I
do.
just need them
I hope they're
gone.
both the dead body. I'm so excited for Monday.
Both the dead body. There's
Yeah, Monday is the flash forward episode.
We also saw the allowance thing with Todd and Theo.
two. That was crazy.
Insane. So yeah, he's been given Todd an allowance of he gave him, what was it, £10 for the day, because he said he would be back tomorrow,
and then never came back.
and didn't come back.
It's
So
reminded
now-
me of like Jeff. Like that whole
Yeah,
situation
Jeff
when
and
Jeff and
Yasmin.
Yasmin, like when it first started, I was like, this is kind of what's going on there. But the fact that he was cutting up his cards as well, like it takes away. It's like
That was crazy.
Like you were
work.
saying about someone before, it's such a good actor. One, I think the guy who plays Theo is such a good actor because we all hate him, but it's such a good writing, good character, bringing awareness to this whole thing, because it's really important. I think that hopefully we see the end of it coming in the next couple of weeks. Obviously with the flash forward, could he be the dead body?
Yeah.
But Sarah's got to piece the stuff together. Why is Sarah not piecing two
DS Sarah
together?
Platt.
DS Sarah Platt.
She cracked the Carla Connor case, and now she needs to crack the Todd and Theo
Yeah.
case.
I don't understand how she hasn't. Respectfully, I know it's fictional,
Yeah.
but like, how is
Yeah.
she not?
I think she's getting sus, because she got sus the other day,
Yeah.
didn't she? Because she was asking for Harry's money for his fundraising thing, and Todd was like, I don't have it. And then she then went to
George.
George.
Yeah.
So I think they're slowly sussing it out. But
There's a lot, and I think these next few weeks are going to be interesting for Corrie. I think there's a lot, especially with the
Flash forward.
flash forward episode.
yes.
Like there's a lot to look forward to. So I think you got to come back on again, and we'll revisit
We'll
this in a
recap
few
the Corrie.
weeks.
The Manchester
100%.
girl is recapping Corrie.
Hell
Oh wow,
yeah.
guys.
Before we let you go, we like to just finish it off with asking who's been your favourite character of the week from any soap, any reason, and we'll answer as well.
Yeah.
Do you want to start us off?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I've got two. So I think this is cheating, but I think Avani, for the whole thing she was doing, because I'm a big EastEnders fan, I think Avani at the trial, that was when she was going to like punch him in the face.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
go on.
Yeah.
I would do that as well. Like that's me. I think she's been really, really good in helping sort of Vicky come out of her shell and like everything like that. Because without Vicky's statement, like that trial would have been nothing.
Yeah.
We would have been dead in the water before it even started. So yeah, Avani, and then I like what's going on. What's Shona's sister is its name? I feel really bad. I like what's going on with Shona's sister at the minute. Jodie. I think that
Didn't even
like
discuss that.
No.
I think that like
No.
it's
You like
really,
Jodie?
I don't like Jodie. I like what's going on with Jodie. I think it's interesting. It's like what's
mysterious,
what's
isn't
she
it?
got going under the thing, because obviously we had
the dad.
the episode last night with her dad, and he was like, no, don't trust her, like don't trust her. That's interesting to me, because like, oh, what's she got going on?
Yeah.
Because obviously Corriedale, she has like this tattoo. She was in the car with, I don't watch Emmerdale, but who was she in the car?
Graham.
Why was she in the car with Graham? We've still not yet to answer that.
No.
So
There is so many questions. She's going to be an interesting one over the next few weeks, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. Who's your favourite?
I've got two as well.
Oh my God, everyone.
One of them, I'll start off with one. He has been one of my favourite before, so I'm bringing him
I know
back.
Are you going to say Liam?
Liam from Emmerdale. Okay, so I know you don't watch Emmerdale, but Kane, obviously I got a bit emotional about Kane with the cancer.
Just a bit.
He is helping Kane out, and he's just the nicest man ever. Like,
Don't
he's
cry again.
so sweet, and he's just, I just want to eat him up, like, respectfully. And then EastEnders, Alfie Moon, okay?
Rogue.
Because I
Rogue
know.
is a rogue one.
I know. Obviously, I haven't watched the last few days because he might have done some cancelable offence in the last 2 days. So therefore, I revoke this.
He hasn't.
Okay, good. But how he, like when Jean, for example, was obviously going through it. Obviously, he's just been amazing with
Yeah.
Kat. he just is the glue that's holding that family together, I think. Like, he sorts the boys out in the morning. He just is that, like,
In
rock.
his vibrant shirts, he just comes in.
He just brings the camp
And
energy as well.
he
Like,
does.
he is just very like the camp. You know the ant that wears
He's
the
like,
camp
boys,
shirts.
let's go to school.
Hell yeah.
And why are their twins called Bert and Ernie?
Bert and Ernie, I
Come
love
on.
it. I love it. It's just so Cat Slater and Alfie Moon coded.
They are
but also
together.
like them running the bar. I just love it. I do really love it.
Yeah, I
Alfie
love
Moon
that
behind the
they're
bar
back in.
just looks like it just was meant to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Alfie and Liam are my two. What about you, Jess?
I'm going to go with 2 as well, but I'm actually a little bit annoyed because she stole one of mine.
Avani.
Yeah, so I was going to say Ivani because, like I said, that scene with them like on the bench was like really, really powerful for me. And like she said, like there was a line that she said that was like when she was explaining, she was like, oh, like every day I kind of live my life and I forget about it and I have fun with my brother and I do this and I do that. And then every now and then, like, I remember and it's like it happened all over again.
Yeah.
And that line just kind of hit me.
Yeah.
And it also brings the normality of like, that those things like don't go away, because sometimes with soaps you can have it of something happens and then they just kind of move on with it, whereas like that was just kind of the reminder of it doesn't go away, like it stays with you and stuff like that. So that was one, and I was going to avoid saying her because I say her every time, but Charity Dingle, purely for the one, she's not even really been in it actually, she's been in one episode,
No.
but the one episode that she was in, like when they all discovered Graham was back, I'm sorry, but please tell me his AI line was
Yeah, no, that was great, to
and
be
Jack
fair, I'll give you
loving
that.
her and Bob as a duo,
Yeah,
I'm starting to love.
yeah, I've always loved Bob.
So yeah,
Always
Charity
loved
Dingle
Bob.
and Abby
You've
Webster.
always loved Charity.
Oh yeah, Abby
Sorry,
Webster's a
guys.
big one as well. Think about that Kevin scene, so on the roof.
Yeah, when she threw the can off and it landed on his head.
Oh God, you guys and your Abby Webster, I don't get it personally, but you do, you guys do you. Well,
That's okay, more for me.
don't kick off, here we go. So unfortunately that's all we have time for today here on Soapdish. So thank you Freya for joining us, and thank you guys for watching.
She'll be back.
Yeah, that's it from us.
Yeah, and be sure to check us out on our social media at SoapdishTV_ on TikTok
Tic-tac-toe.
TikTok and Instagram. We will see you in 2 weeks. Goodbye.
Bye.